With this long layoff that you've got between the Super Bowl and the NFC and AFC championship games, there's a lot of thinking, right? Everybody's in their thoughts. Eagles, Chiefs, they're thinking about a game. But these other teams like the Bills and the Commanders that lost in their championship games, they got a lot to think about when it comes to the season. And, it's just kind of everybody sitting back and looking with no football on. We're only going by what we just saw. And the first thing that we learned in the conference championship games, you go to the NFC side of things, the Eagles and Commanders have a chance to be the two teams that dominate not just the NFC East, but the NFC as a whole for a long, long time. The Cowboys are a complete mess. The Giants don't know what the hell they're doing. So, the NFC East right now looks like it's those two teams. But then you go to the rest of the NFC as a whole. Look, you've got young quarterbacks really on both sides. They're established at quarterback. You've got front offices that are really, really smart in both Philadelphia and Washington. Washington's got a ton of cap space, so they can add to this roster because clearly, look, they got some deficiencies that they're going to have to figure out. I think we realize that. We saw that get exposed against the Eagles in the NFC Championship game. But you've got a culture. You've got playoff experience for both sides of things now. They're in a really, really good spot, both of these organizations, as long as they stay on this path and don't screw things up and relationships work out and all that stuff and the locker room's good. Washington and Philadelphia have a chance to absolutely dominate the NFC. And that really takes me to number 2, which, don't call me, this is not crazy. You may think this is blasphemy and it's too soon, but bear with me here. Jaden Daniels has the potential to be the Patrick Mahomes of the NFC. There may be a time down the road where we're looking at the Commanders and Jaden Daniels and comparing them to the Chiefs, and that's an NFC-AFC rivalry, and they're meeting in Super Bowls and senior. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Patrick Mahomes won an MVP and a Super Bowl his first year as a starter, but that was a playoff team before then. Look at what Jaden Daniels was able to do his first year as a rookie in Washington with a team that's far less talented than Kansas City has ever been as long as Patrick Mahomes has been there. So to see this team get elevated to 12 regular season wins with Jaden Daniels as a rookie and the culture that's been built there and the experience that's been gained and just what he was able to do on the field, calm, cool, collected. What do we always say about Mahomes? Don't leave the ball in his hands with 2 minutes to go. Sometimes it might be the refs, too. That's another conversation, though. But with Jaden Daniels, we are saying the same thing. Clutch, late-game situations. He's already established himself in that mode, that vision, as a rookie. We got a long way to go, but there is a chance that that's what the ceiling is for Jaden Daniels. And, of course, number 3, got to go to the team that's back in again. Forget the Chiefs. We already know everything about the Chiefs we could ever imagine. But when you look at Philadelphia again, the offense peaked at just the right time. Jalen Hurts clearly not hurt. The knee seems to be fine. Threw for 246 and a touchdown. This offense looks like it's all in the right place, all at the right time. 3 rushing touchdowns for Hurts. You got right now, 6 catches, 96 yards for A.J. Brown, and that was in a blowout. Dallas Goedert's been huge. The Philadelphia Eagles, offensively, peaking at just the right moment before the Super Bowl.